Hi everybody, it's brand new comic book day. It's the week of February 23rd, 2023. Yeah.
East Side.
Yeah.
The brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
Issue 12, it's like there's gonna be a trade, you know?
So fucking crazy.
Or issue 6, it's like, oh, we have 6 issues, trade. Yeah. It's like issue 6 is on the rack right now, and the trade came out this week. Yep, we waste no time.
Dude, they put angles out for when they get to issue 4. You've seen that shit before, right?
Yeah.
Like they did with Extraordinary X-Men, I think. It was like maybe 4 or 6, something like that. So
I mean, if you have an event, sure, do it. You know?
I thought it was at 12.
No, it's not. It's like, oh, we have, well, because everybody used to have a title running on for hundreds of issues, so it was fun. And now we've switched over to this model of like, oh, it's a new volume.
We
Is it
didn't ask
special?
for that switch.
24
It is gave it to us.
Switch?
Yeah, it's like we didn't ask for that.
From the regular numbering to like.
Oh, I thought we were talking about it.
No, the switch from regular numbering to volumes and back again in some cases. And then Marvel's, at least I'll give Marvel credit for having the legacy.
Yeah.
Look
I
at this
like that
Authority Omnibus. What was the opportunity to order this?
Yeah, a while ago.
Before they made the announcement, so that
Before they made the announcement.
yeah, so you have no chance.
Shit.
Who got that omnibus? We have it here for show. It's tremendous. What's up, Council Comics? It's Cliff's Corner. Welcome. What am I reading this week? Flash 793. It's nice to see Jesse Quick and Jay Garrick on the cover, so I'm happy about that. And Lazarus Planet. Very cool. Superstorm warning. Oh, it's Lazarus Planet Omega, so this ties up the story from Alpha, which that volcano made all that toxic rain that was affecting technology and magic all over the DC universe. Sabretooth and the Exiles, number 4, which I didn't expect to like really kind of enjoy this book, but it's pretty good. Immortal X-Men number 1. Let's find out what's going on in this world of Emma Frost.
What's good, Council of Comics? You know what time it is. They know what time it is. It's time for my picks. I know you love my picks. Their picks are good, but you like my picks, right? Right? Okay. First up, Darkwing Duck number 2. Not really reading it, but Nakayama is killing it on these covers. Look at that cover. Oh. Black Adam number 8 of 12. This is cover A. Black Adam's a really good series, but look at this cover for Black History Month for White Adam. Amazing. Amazing cover. It's gonna go up with my static cover on my wall. It's amazing. Scorched, number 15. This is cover A. And cover B. Scorched is a pretty good Spawn series. Dr. F, I've just been hit with a nickel. Somebody hit me with a nickel. Let me see this nickel.
Sam's saying the N-word.
You said me, hit me with a nickel. You
Sam,
see
you
his
saying
nickel?
the N-word.
Is it in your black and poke?
No,
Get out of here. Go get your porridge, right?
Hey guys, this is Paul. I'm back. Council of Comics. All right, my picks of the week. There are more. There's too many, but I had to try to narrow that brick down to a pebble. It didn't work though. All right, I'm working with Punisher War Journal base. One shot, like the artwork inside. Something killing the children, gotta have it. Gotta have it. This is Thor, the homage to a Walt Simonson Thor. I can't think of the number, 3 something. Local Man. Gonna give it a shot. Tony Fleece has got something to do with it. If I can't have the real one, I'll take the fake one. I think this is like the second print. The first print was some book that came from Walmart or one of them, or JCPenney, I don't know. One of those spots. This is like the second print of this book.
What's good, Council of Comics? New week. Here are my picks. Starting off with the 1 Minute War, Flash. It's a pretty good story. I read the part 3 last night after doing the show. Amazing Spider-Man, the Black Cat. Then we're gonna find out like maybe what Peter Parker did to piss Mary Jane off. I love this issue. I think I'm like the only one reading this series, but Saga is a great comic, great story. Excellent stuff of Image right there. World's Finest. New World's Finest this week. Catwoman, I think we're up to 52. Yep, Catwoman 52. We last left, she's still in jail. So hopefully that story continues. Deadpool, issue number 4. This is a fun story. Another very good comic that I'm reading from Image, Monstrous. I highly recommend reading this comic.
What's up? Okay, back to a semi-kick in the nuts. This isn't nearly as bad as last week was bad. Last week was the don't tell your wife how many comic books you bought. That's why you didn't see me in the reviews last week. Anyway, so these are my books for the week. Black Coat number, I think this is 2. Yeah, I haven't read the first one yet, so I will let you know once I read it, but I think this is only going 4, so this might be one of the ones I wait until it's all done and read it, but the artwork's good. Magic Order, I always stay with Magic Order. I always get all 3 covers. DK Ruan's doing the artwork. Another Millar Universe book. Undiscovered Country, I always get both covers too. I don't know how many books this is going, because I think that's going to start to tail off a little bit, but we'll see. Damn Them All, and I get the Adlard cover. This is the green one. I think this is the best one yet, to be honest with you. The red one was good, but I think this is the best one. I stay with Something's Killing the Children, of course. And I'm sure Sam got it too. My picks are better than his though.
Hey everyone, I wasn't here last week, so I'm going to share with you some of the books I got. We got Nemesis Reloaded number 2 by the unbelievable Jorge Jimenez. We have Batman Incorporated. This is pretty good actually. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought. The art's really good too. The characters are very unique, and we're getting more behind Ghostface Killer over here. Hulk, we're coming to a close. I think there's one more. I'm pretty sure there's one more. They're going to do 780. And then we'll see where Hulk goes from there. But it has been a really fun run. So I'm hoping they can follow it up. Beyond the White Knight, we got both covers here. We got the Superman cover. And we got the regular cover A. This has been great. This is the last issue. And he's planning one more. He's going to do Batman White Knight World's Finest. So these 2 boys are going to be in the next series. That's going to be really good, but it was a good conclusion. It was fun.
How much is it?
100.
It's 100. Ooh.
It's actually less than I thought. How much is this?
I might leave here and then sell my ass on the street later.
100.
You are getting so much more with the Authority.
Yeah, you get so much more. Look at that.
You know, what are we getting over here? A stronger, maybe it's a stronger cover. Also,
these issues are a hell of a lot older than these. These could probably still pick up.
what's with this special paging here? Like, did they screw up and they had to reinsert the pages? And that's happened before.
Has it?
Yeah. Remember the first time
I'm
they
trying
did?
to remember though. The Authority. Yeah, there's got to be a reason, right? Like
That's
no, 'cause there's like another one here too. It's different.
Do you think it's from when they did when the books were like this? Remember that? Because Authority had that too.
Yeah, it's only a couple of pages, 3/4 the way in.
I like how they made the Authority they always try to make the Authority like so frighteningly threatening, you know? And they kind of were, and like when Captain Adam visited their world, he's talking to the president, and he's like, "I have no power here." He goes, "Here we answer to a higher authority, right?" And I was like, "Oh, what did they do? Solve the oil crisis?" You know, I'm like, fix how you plant things. You know, oh no, they're superpowered communism. Except they weren't flailing people in the streets or imprisoning them. Oh, they're awful. They're just terrible overlords.
Or stealing all their coats.
Or stealing other coats.
Take all the coats.
Or making them wait in line for bread. Or any of these horrible things that still
Here we go. We have Carnage number 10. This book is a lot better than I ever expected it to be, but it's Rom V on the story. Not for much longer, I don't think. But I think these stories are gonna play an important part in a symbiote crossover coming down the line later in the year. So I think it's a good book to keep up with. Now we're moving to the last issue of this Doctor Strange mini. Like I've been doing with a lot of the miniseries, I'm saving this up. So now that I have the last issue, I'll be jumping in here from the first issue and check it all out. It's Trad Moore, so at least the art, we know that flat out is going to be cool, different, unique. We got 2 issues, or actually 2 variant covers for Immoral X-Men number 1. Pretty cool Sins of Sinister storyline going on. We have an interlude here for the current Punisher series, Punisher War Journal Base. And this is Torn Grumbeck on writing. These War Journal one-shots have been pretty good so far, I think. They're kind of filling in some blanks.
Hey, here we are at Alterniverse again for another new comic book day. I just wanted to show off some of the variants that have come in for tomorrow. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 20 by Terry Dodson. This is a new book called Blue Book by James Tynion. So going to be some attention on this. This is Avon Oming, who usually works with Brian Michael Bendis, but working with James Tynion on this one. New number 1. This is number 2 for Darkwing Duck. Just an awesome cover, another variant.
That actually looks like an homage to Batman Superman, Public Enemies.
Right, there you go. Another great cover.
Cool.
So another Darkwing Duck number 2. This is the Chinese New Year version. Comes in the red envelope, sealed red envelope. So this was kind of a cool thing that they did for the Lazarus Project. We were talking about this too earlier, right? The Monkey Prince. They're trying to push the character, right?
Very hard.
Right, and he is in the story, obviously. So at least this isn't one of those covers that the character isn't even in the story. He's actually one of the important characters to the story.
World's Finest number 12. And so Mark Waid's been writing a tight series here, and the stuff has been playing out into other parts of the DC universe. So I'm interested to see where it's going. And Nightwing 101. We already got a taste of in Nightwing 100 of the Titans coming to the front of the things, and now Nightwing will lead them. And Thor number 31, which I do believe continues the Thanos story, where Thor wants to take him out beforehand. Amazing Spider-Man number 20. Now, issues 20 and 21 are supposed to cover why everyone's mad at Peter. Local Band number 1. I don't know what it is about this, but I want to give it a try. And this is the variant cover because I couldn't find the regular cover, but whatever. Superman number 1. I got the foil Phantom Zone cover because it's pretty. Notice how he's got the notice the S is the Earth 2S. I thought that was fun.
I actually liked some of the BVS posters.
Yeah.
Those were all right.
But yeah, they the Star Wars posters too. They just look nuts. It's just like I don't even know what I'm looking at. Yeah. It's and then because they have everybody on it, China gets to be racist and shrink everybody they don't want to be on. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, well, even like there was a poster for Solo, and I forget where it was.
Oh,
what
God.
country it was, Europe or something, and it's like a classic Han Solo pose where he's got the gun.
Oh.
And they made him take the gun, so he's just standing there like this, and it makes like no sense.
Oh my god. They should have had him with a knife.
Yeah.
In the UK, like this.
Yeah, why didn't you just have a different poster then? Instead
Or
of just
that.
standing like this.
Yeah.
Like that, right? Yeah, exactly.
Looks fucking
It
stupid.
made no sense.
I just don't understand. It's
We
like,
don't
we're-
understand any of
Fuck
it.
guns. Fuck guns. All right, well, they just stab everybody over there anyway, so what's the difference?
Billy Club.
Yeah.
All
The Billy Club. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dr. Aphra, number 29. Great series. Great series. Great series. You need to be reading Dr. Aphra. Catwoman, number 52. Nakayama. Doing it again. Nakayama's becoming one of the faves. Plus, Catwoman has a really good story with Selena Kyle. Something is killing these children. No, something is killing these children. We must stop it. We must stop it. And that's what they do in this book. They fight the monsters to stop it. This is cover A, really good, and cover B. This in Slaughterhouse, really, really good. From Tinian, Amazing Spider-Man number 20. We're gonna find out what happens, why Peter messed up. Why'd you mess up, Peter? Why'd you mess up? DC Deceased War of the Undead Gods, but this is the hip-hop cover straight out of Gotham. DC doing their little homage covers, was pretty cool. Superman number 1. Superman number 1. This is the Jorge Jimenez. I'm gonna give Superman a try, man. I really like this cover, so it's pretty dope. Superman doesn't suck. You shut up. Gru against Gods Against Gru. I missed issue number 2. How do I miss issue number 2? But I got number 3. Maybe Anthony's got issue 2 number around here somewhere. We find it. Look at all these little specs on here. I'm so sorry. I'm not presentable. All right, Gru,
Yoda's
excellent.
been pretty good too. Yoda's really good. I like Yoda. Strange Academy Finals. If you start it, you can't put it down, people. And World's Finest, not a one shot, an offshoot of Dan Mora, but Robin and Supergirl going out on a date. Nice artwork. I like Barbaric. Some people don't like it. I just been in him from the beginning. Gotta get Superman. Jamal Campbell is killing it. Jamal Campbell, people. Dan Mora, of course. Believe it or not, I'm not a Power Ranger or Turtle guy, but put these two together with his artwork.
Sabretooth and the Exiles, issue 4. This got a little bit crazy last issue, so I'm going to continue reading it. I've been really enjoying the Planet Hulk story. So we're back on Sakaar in the future and stuff. Tiger Division, issue number 4. I think this has one more issue left. I think it's a 5-part miniseries. I caught up on this last night too, Nature's Labyrinth, so I'm continuing with this story. I actually picked this up. This is issue 1, but I'll check it out. The Dark Horse True UFO Stories. I like weird stuff like that. A few independents this week. This is a good love story. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. A good comic too. This is probably what I'll be reading tonight, is Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise. This is a great comic. Don't sleep on this Doctor Strange series. And the last one, I'm going to check out the Moriarty, because I do like the Sherlock Holmes, stuff like that. So I'll check it out, let you know if it's any good. If it is, I'll buy issue 2. Those are my picks for the week, Council of Comics. Hope you enjoy. I'll catch you next week.
It's so funny, right? Because although they're perceived like in that way, like you're constantly rooting for them. It's like, yeah, well, why wouldn't I want you to stop these evil tyrants?
Yep. How do you think they're going to handle this in the movie, though?
Well, if it's part of the DC universe, I would go with their first story where they're very heroic and it doesn't tap into them taking over the world, And then if they do push that line, then we're going to end up with Justice League versus the Authority. Which would be great because it'll be like, Apollo, you can't fight Superman. You're both powered by the sun and you give off solar radiation. You're only making him stronger.
That would be cool, actually, right? Like if they were able to get it to the point where they were able to have, I mean, apparently Flash is going to have a little bit of that. So it looks like Zod is back, but he's going to.
It's just the first time.
So yeah, but I'm like, he's going to be fighting Supergirl. Yeah.
I think you're giving the writers too much credit.
Huh?
I think you're giving the writers too much credit.
I hope not. That trailer, the Flash trailer, the one issue I had with it was how quickly they showed Batman.
Right.
Like the second thing you see is Batman's helmet, and I'm like, I thought this story was supposed to be about how, don't mess with time. You know what I mean?
You know why I think they did that? It's because everybody was probably like, "Oh fuck, Ezra Miller," and then they saw Batman, and they're like, "Oh, maybe I'll watch this."
Yes,
You know what I mean?
it's true.
You think
It's true.
so?
Have you
Same
not seen
face.
all the memes everywhere about, and with one smirk, Michael Keaton, saves Ezra Miller.
I mean, it's true, but it would still have been in the trailer, right? Like you still reveal that, like, oh, look, all these other cool characters that are going to be making appearances, like the new Supergirl. But we got old Batman, other old Batman, Supergirl. So it's like, why you're showing Zod. So why they're showing those people?
Ben Affleck, old Batman.
He's old Batman.
He's
He's
not.
Dark Knight.
He's old Batman.
His Robin is dead.
The oldest
okay,
Batman.
though.
No, he's not the oldest Batman.
No.
Michael Keaton
Michael
is the oldest
Keaton now
Batman.
is the oldest Batman. Now Michael Keaton is the
Good
oldest Batman.
Lord! Stop aging everybody left and right.
Well, no, it's just the idea that
Part of life.
Has anyone?
Batman-
I know.
Unless you're Wolverine.
Have you? Whatever. Has anybody called Henry Cavill lately? Have we checked in on him? Is he doing all right?
I'm sure he's doing fine. I'm telling you, he's just got to paint minis on the internet. It's fine. I don't even know if he needs to be Superman again, or The Witcher, or anything.
Earthdivers number 5. And here we go. I always get all the Star Wars books. I like this cover the best out of all of them. I don't always collect all the classic ones. Usually I go with the Noda one, but there's not a Noda one for Dr. Afro. We talked about this the other day. Cliff doesn't like these because he thinks they're ridiculously expensive, but it's the cover. You're paying for the cover, really, is what it is. Batman One Day, Clayface. I think this is the 7th one out of all of them. Can't remember, but I think it's number 7. My list. My picks are the best. Stick with mine.
Batman Spawn Unplugged, just the inks, which is great because the story sucked. So there's no words. Thank God.
There's no words to describe it.
Yes. So then we have, this is just a cover I needed. It's Detective Comics. All the A covers have been fucking extraordinary. This is not changed. So I just needed this cover to complete the cover A collection. We have World's Finest. Maura is going to be taking a back seat for an issue, but I hear this issue's pretty good. It's a little date night between Supergirl and Tim Drake, which, you can do date night with almost anybody now. So, and we got Thor. Thor. I think is this still the Thanos story, or are we off of that?
A new arc in the Thanos story.
New arc in the Thanos story. Awesome. Look at that fucking cover. I'm sorry, just real quick. Look at that cover. That's incredible. These covers have been spot fucking on. So I have hope for this. And also big shout out to Cliff for getting me Thor number 29. Needed it. Now I can actually read the goddamn book. So those are all of my books I get to show you this week. Bye, guys.
She-Hulk number 10. Good series. I like this series quite a bit. I think it's fun. One of my favorite books, I'm kind of sad that maybe it's ending soon, Strange Academy. This is the finals mini-series. A couple more issues left of this to go. If you've never read Strange Academy, I highly recommend it. I think it's a lot of fun. And last, we have Thor. This should be the first part of a new arc, but it's still tying into the stuff going on with Thanos and all of that's been building for a while. I don't think this is me. Donny Cates is still co-plotting this, but he's not doing full script, but I believe he's coming back pretty soon. Either way, still a pretty strong series, and that's it for this week. Peace.
Oh, Gargoyles. So this is Gargoyles number 2. This is Ken Heiser, I believe. And then Perio. Little Demona cover. Immoral X-Men, new number 1. So another one to look out for. This is Todd Knox, 1 in 25. Okay. So there was 1 in 50 featuring White Queen as well. This Lazarus Planet Omega number 1. So I really like Dr. Fate.
That's very cool.
Yeah. This is a really cool cover. This is Liquid Kill number 1. This is from Whatnot Publishing. This is Kim Jung-Yee's last cover for comic books here. So yeah, you could see this is just like basically his inks over his own pencils. There's a couple different versions. There's like a regular version of this and then a variant. Then this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Kevin Eastman 1 in 25 and doing the split thing. Yeah, I really like this cover. Oh, and this is another new book, Tower number 1, which also releases tomorrow. And this has kind of got the premise of like these characters fighting up a tower. So again, another interesting premise, another interesting book on the stands tomorrow. So thanks, guys.
Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures from Dark Horse, The Nameless Terror. All the Star Wars books have been good. Go get that. And last but not least, we have Spawn Unwanted Violence, the regular cover, and the Virgin cover. Alright? So those are my picks. They're not Phil's, they're not Green Shirt guys, they're not Joey's. Definitely not Joey's. They're not Anthony's, they're not Cliff's. Come on, guys, you know they're none of their picks. They got good picks. You do well by their picks. But I know you love my picks. I know you don't love these fuzzy things. I know you don't. So I'll do better for next time. Alright? See you later.
And Black Adam number 8. And because I felt like getting the homage to Beta Ray Bill, I got the other Thor cover. So that's it for this week. Enjoy your comics. Let us know if you enjoyed them. Put your comments below. Like and subscribe.
This is Liquid Kill number 1 by Martin Zavala. This Syndicate Comics and Collectible. It's up there at the top. Yeah, that's the shop that created this. This is another Syndicate exclusive. This is Martin Zavala. It's the metal cover to Wesley Snipes' book Exile number 1. Martin's a talented artist, but he also does a lot of airbrushing stuff. So this is an airbrushed cover. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by again, and hope to see everybody tomorrow, Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. Please remember to like and subscribe down below, and we'll see everybody soon. Bye.
Peace out. Wakanda forever. Love y'all.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next week here at Alterniverse on New Comic Book Day.
Peace.
Until next week, Council. Peace out.
Peace out, guys. Have a great week. Go away. Leave. Fuck off, man. Get away from me.